Living a life where you're at the top with millions of people at your command and unlimited power sounds like a dream to many. But for someone in such a position, the reality is often harsh. Being powerful comes with constant threats, wars, diseases, betrayals, and endless rejections. These pressures can leave you feeling isolated and powerless. Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor, faced these challenges every day. Despite his immense power, he often dealt with personal struggles and feelings of abandonment. In times of hardship, he turned to Stoicism to find peace and relief from his unhappiness. Stoicism became his guide, helping him cope with the stresses of life. It provided him with a philosophy that emphasized inner strength, emotional control, and the importance of focusing on what he could control in a world that seemed chaotic. Imagine a scenario where someone ignores you, making you feel unimportant. This situation can be painful, but how you respond can either give you strength or leave you feeling defeated. Stoicism offers a way to turn such moments into opportunities for growth. For example, when someone ignores you, one option is to ignore them back. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's a way to regain control of the situation. Instead of focusing on their behavior, you focus on your own response. This approach helps you cultivate patience, resilience, and emotional independence. It's not about playing a game of attention, but mastering your own emotions and actions. Another approach is to remove that person from your thoughts entirely. Instead of obsessing over why they aren't responding, shift your focus to yourself. Work on your goals, learn new skills, and spend time with people who value you. Engage in activities that promote self-growth and happiness. By doing this, you can break free from the emotional grip of their indifference and embrace a positive mindset. The key to handling being ignored, according to Stoicism, is not to react emotionally. It's easy to feel hurt or angry, but these emotions can cloud your judgment. Stoics teach us to stay calm and reflect on the situation with clarity. When you're ignored, instead of reacting with frustration or irritation, practice understanding. Respond with dignity, kindness, and without expectation of a specific outcome. This response not only protects your emotional well-being, but also reflects your inner strength. Stoicism also suggests demonstrating your worth through your actions and character, rather than seeking validation. If you feel ignored, don't try to impress others with flashy displays of intelligence or humor. Instead, show your true value through kindness, wisdom, and integrity. Engage in meaningful conversations and focus on self-improvement. By doing so, you show others that your self-worth is not dependent on their attention. You focus on your actions, not their responses. Sometimes, when someone ignores you, the best response is to prove them wrong. If they doubt your abilities or character, show them that you are capable of more than they perceive. But remember, this isn't about proving anything for the sake of validation. It's about demonstrating your growth and the strength you've developed through Stoic principles. Another powerful response is to improve your social status. This doesn't mean trying to impress others, but rather focusing on self-improvement and contributing to your community. Whether it's pursuing new hobbies, advancing in your career, or building meaningful relationships, Stoicism encourages you to grow as a person. By doing so, you'll naturally attract like-minded people who appreciate you for who you are, not just for external recognition. In some cases, cutting off contact with someone who ignores you can be the best choice. When someone repeatedly disrespects you, it may be best to stop trying to communicate. This doesn't mean to retaliate, but simply to recognize that their behavior is out of your control, and you don't need to engage in it. This will not only protect your emotional well-being, but also allow you to focus on things that are more important and fulfilling. If you do end up in the same social situation, acting as though the person who is ignoring you doesn't exist can be a form of emotional freedom. Don't initiate conversations or make eye contact. Instead, shift your attention to others who engage with you. This helps you avoid unnecessary stress and reminds you that their behavior has no power over you. Stoicism advises against revealing your struggles when you're being ignored. Don't let others see that their actions have affected you. Stay calm and continue your life as if nothing has changed. This emotional composure is a reflection of your inner peace and strength. It's important to recognize that how others treat you should not define who you are or your sense of self-worth. When you're ignored, never beg for attention. This only shows that you depend on others for validation. Instead, focus on your own development and the things that bring you fulfillment. Be confident in your own abilities and find satisfaction in your achievements. This self-sufficiency is a core tenet of Stoic philosophy and allows you to live a life that is not dictated by external validation or the attention of others. One way to cope with being ignored is to go out and enjoy life. Find joy in activities that make you happy, whether it's spending time with friends, going to the movies, or taking a walk in nature. Doing things that you love can help take your mind off the situation and remind you of your value. Surround yourself with people who appreciate and support you. This positive energy will lift your spirits and provide the emotional nourishment you need. Finally, giving someone the silent treatment can be a form of self-care, as long as it's done for the right reasons. Instead of using silence to manipulate or control others, use it as an opportunity to reflect and regain emotional balance. This practice is rooted in Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes using silence for self-reflection and emotional regulation, not as a tactic to provoke a reaction. Another Stoic response is to be kind but emotionally distant. If someone ignores you, don't take it personally or lash out. Instead, continue to be polite and kind, but maintain a healthy emotional distance. This approach reflects emotional maturity and self-control, which are central to Stoic teachings. It allows you to interact with others respectfully while also protecting your emotional peace. In conclusion, when facing situations where you're ignored, the Stoic approach is all about maintaining inner peace, emotional resilience, and focusing on what you can control. By practicing these principles, you can transform negative experiences into opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement. Remember, your worth is not defined by the attention of others, but by the strength of your character and the way you respond to life's challenges. Stoicism can help you build a life where your sense of value and happiness come from within, no matter how others treat you.